Alright guys, today's lesson is on functions. So, a function is a relation in which each member of the domain is paired with exactly one member of the range. You can organize the input, rule, and output of a function using a function table. So our word for today is function. So we are going to fill in a few function tables. Example 1 says choose 4 values for x to make the function table for f of x equals 2x plus 4. Then state the domain and range of the function. So when we fill in our input, since it says that we can choose any 4 values, I am going to choose -1, 0, 1, and 2. And the reason I'm going to choose -1 is because if we graph it, we want to make sure we have something in multiple quadrants on our coordinate plane. Alright, so to fill in our rule column, all we're going to do is plug in whatever we have in our input column for x. So in our first column, 2x plus 4 becomes 2 times -1 plus 4. 2 times -1 plus 4 is 2. Our rule again, 2x plus 4, we're going to say 2 times 0 plus 4. Well, 2 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 4 is 4. Next, we have 2 times 1 plus 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. And finally, 2 times 2 plus 4. 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 plus 4 is 8. Now, it said to state the domain and the range. We learned last week that our domain is our set of x values. So in this case, our domain is -1, 0, 1, and 2. And our range is 2, 4, 6, and 8, or our set of y values, or our output. Let's try another example. Choose 4 values to make a function table for f of x equals x minus 10, and then state the domain and range of the function. Again, I said we're going to use -1, 0, 1, and 2, just so that if we were to graph this on a coordinate plane, we'd have values in multiple quadrants. So in this case, our rule is x minus 10. So -1 minus 10, using our integer rules, that is -11. 0 minus 10 is -10. 1 minus 10 is -9. And 2 minus 10 is -8. All right, now all we need to do is to state our domain and our range. Domain, your set of x values or your input, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Range, your set of y values or your output, -11, -10, -9, and -8. Moving right along, last example. Choose 4 values to make a function table for f of x equals 2 minus 3x. Then state the domain and range. Using the same x values, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Now, sometimes they may give you your x values, but in this case, we're going to continue to use the same ones. Our rule is 2 minus 3x. So 2 minus 3 times -1. 2 minus -3, remember integer rules, is equal to 5. 2 minus 3 times 0. 3 times 0 is 0. And so our answer is just 2 there. 2 minus 3 times 1. 3 times 1, that's a -3, so 2 minus 3 is -1. And then 2 minus minus 3 times 2. Negative 3 times 2 would be negative 6. So 2 minus 6 is negative 4. Excuse the handwriting. So our domain is negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. And our range is 5, 2, negative 1, negative 4. All right, that is it for today. If you have any questions, ask tomorrow in class. Have a good weekend.